Hey there, listeners. This is your handler, Dakota, and I'm joined by your agents.
I'm Sean, and I'll be playing Agent Mora. So we're going to have a conversation. First, what's in here?
I'm Aditya, and I'll be playing Agent Margarine. Yeah, clowns all look the same. Red noses, puffy hair. How can you really distinguish between one and the other?
I'm Owen, and I'll be playing Agent Midas.
Yeah, guys, I feel like this has something to do with the clowns.
I'm Edward, and I'll be playing Agent McGlovin. You're always on about clowns. I don't know about these clowns. I haven't seen any clowns yet.
John, I'll be playing Agent Mueller. Dog's playing poker. What's wrong with that?
And again, I'm your handler, and together we're the Elemental Gaming Nexus, and you're listening to That's Redacted. And officially, this never happened.
It seems you were able to find the recording for this Agent Mora's induction and intro into the organization, but it's damaged. Let's take a listen.
Tell me about this white beast. The beast. Well, it was unworldly. It was unnatural. 20 feet big at least, gaping maw of just darkness, eyes as red as blood. I just remember staring at it and freezing. And then it was gone. I don't know. I kind of just trail off. So, in your report, you say that your compatriot at the time was slaughtered by this beast? Yes, Julie. Julie Wright, she was operative with me. We were on a mission in the jungle to, well, it's classified. Classified. I just remember walking through the jungle, trying to find her. We were exfilling, on the way to exfil, and it was dusk out, I think. And then I just got into this clearing and I saw her frozen. I said, "Julie, we gotta go." And a second later, just blood started pouring from her eyes, and I look and there's this white monstrosity. And it comes up to her and just bites her head off. In the report you filed, it says you fired off 2 bullets. Did they seem to have any effect? Listen, I've been in the CIA for a while. I'm an expert marksman. I always hit my shots. I fired 2, one into its heart, one into where its head should be. It's almost as if it was wearing 10 layers of Kevlar. It's bounced off like it was nothing. After that, I tried to get away, and then its stare caught me. No. It didn't kill you. It didn't. I don't know why. I should be dead. Julie's dead. I should be dead too. Have you told anybody else that you believe is unnatural? No, I filed in my report that some sort of beast, maybe a tiger or something, or a jaguar from the jungle, got Julie. I knew no one would believe me, and particular organization. They're not always government-approved operations, but they are operations that help keep this side of things under wrap. Can we call on you for your services? Yeah. If I can figure out more of what happened to my partner, yeah, I'll join. Just be aware, sometimes knowledge can be dangerous. I'm in the business. I know.
So you find a play. You find a page of a play tucked into
Scene: the smoking lounge, a large parlor on the 4th floor. In the room are the dog, Thomas, and Michelle. Enter Mark Rourke. Mark: Abigail is gone. She moved upstairs today. Thomas: and? Mark: I miss the kid. Michelle: her dad, that pig, came around. She doesn't like you, Mark. No one likes you. Anyway, she ran off with that salesman. Everyone knows it. Mark: you cunt. Thomas: come on, guys, come on. The dog: someone is heard coming up the stairs. Loud racket reverberating up and down the staircase. Mark: who is that? Everyone stops to listen. Michelle: who could be down there? Who is that? Mark steps to the doorway and leans to look down the stairs. Hello? Hello? Crash! Enter federal agents. Yeah, just was on there. Just wanted to...
What's that?
Yeah, just bleep out the C word.
Yeah,
What
no, it was
the
on there. It's fine.
fuck?
I'm sure it's fine. I think we already had the explicit tag, if that makes you feel any better.
Oh, right. Yeah, I knew that.
Okay. Fuck you, Sean. I've got to be able to find it. I've got to be able to find it.
I mean, is it allowed to be in there? Like,
Now I'm not going to bleep it out, and that whole exchange is going to be in there.
it was. I mean,
Probably.
if you don't have to if it's not needed, but I don't know if like guidelines.
That's true.
Yeah, because
This is all being cut. Fuck Sean. Okay.
Technically, the phrase you said was "fuck Sean,"
I'll
not
have to look
"fuck
up
you,
the
Sean."
requirements
So
on Spotify.
I mean, yeah. Plus, I mean, they
This
said
is
it
all
so
being
well
cut.
that it's just like kind of sad.
That's probably true. So yeah, at this time we'll have you couldn't get away at noon anyway. You ended up leaving at 2. But we'll say both you and Agent Midas, so both Agent Margarine and Midas arrive at the same time. You open the door to see. You open the door and you catch Agent Mora asking Mueller, "What are you doing? Well, why are you looking out the peephole?" Start there. Once this brings everybody together.
Oh, I actually wouldn't be in the room.
You left?
I would have left.
So you walked outside.
I walked outside.
Okay, you guys walking up the stairs, you
she's still
pass
naked.
Agent Mueller going down the stairs in his underwear.
Oh my god. I will go out after him to grab him and throw him back inside.
He's in his underwear, yes.
Hey,
Okay. So you guys
Yeah, there's.
put Mueller back inside.
I don't think that's what happened.
As a reminder, John, your fugue states don't have to happen every time you lose sanity. you can have different sanity things. What?
This time.
You did lose 2 this time. Yeah.
Yeah, and this
Yeah, I
was
was just kinda like-
dissociative.
Yeah. Corral you
I was,
back inside. And
I
be
was,
like,
I
Agent
was
Mueller.
inside of myself.
Kind of like snapping.
Where am I? Where am I?
Agent
Whatever.
Mueller, give me an alertness roll.
If I don't. Oh, 64 over 50.
Okay.
I'm
And
rolling.
you're coming to slowly. You're hearing the snapping, but it's taking you a longer to regain full control over yourself. And then you see, everybody's looking at you, and you're sat on the floor. You're looking into the apartment. You see from the bathroom door to the kitchen door in the back, like down this hallway. You see a person rapidly pass that is wearing white. Is a white man with white shoes carrying a briefcase. He comes out of the bathroom and goes into the kitchen.
Whoa, hey Mueller, where you going, buddy?
Do I have my bearings enough to follow after him?
You do, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna push past them and go after him.
Okay. You walk in to the kitchen and there's nobody there.
He was
I
just
see
here.
the crew stand here
Just-
also had a ranger.
He was just
go
here.
on.
Saw him. Where'd he
It
go?
really wasn't as fun as all that.
The white man with the white shoes.
I think he might be losing it. He just tried to walk out into the. It's one thing to just be here.
Hey, Agent Mueller.
Can I?
I was talking to someone recently. I heard that they've been lacing ecstasy with this, another drug that causes hallucinations. Maybe, I don't know what he's into, but he might have used it.
Have you taken anything that we need to know about?
Apparently, it's only been really in the rich crowd, so, I don't know anything about this Agent Mueller's life, but seeing as how he washed his dirty clothes in this random apartment, I wouldn't tag him as
What the
someone
fudge,
who
man?
is
You've been taking ecstasy?
McLovin, give me an alert roll. Because you were probably at the back since the
I'm
other
not
three ran
alert
into
at
him
all.
and grabbed him. You were probably-
Fumble.
Oh,
88
well,
over 20.
you heard nothing. No, nothing. Nothing happened.
Can I do like an actual medical assessment on Mr. or Agent Mueller to see if he has signs of acute psychosis?
Yeah, you have psychotherapy.
Fuck. No, I don't.
I have a 10%.
Damn.
If you
I
do,
forgot that's a
if
different
somebody
skill.
does have
Oh,
psychotherapy, they can roll it to see what's going on with.
I don't think I can do that to
Oh,
myself.
You cannot.
20 over 10.
I mean, you can roll it.
I mean, everybody has 10.
Hey,
You
we're
can
getting in the
try.
20s, though.
29 over 10.
Yo, we all got
You guys
real
have no
close.
clue what's going on with Mueller.
Yeah, 14 over 10. Dang, we got close.
So 14 over 10. That's fail. And the last one?
11 over
11
10, which
over
is a
10.
fumble.
Oh, Kenny,
Yeah.
you're really sure? You just need to like dunk his head in water, and he'll snap him
Guys,
out of it.
I got this. I've seen this. You know, sometimes it's. Never mind. Yeah, dunk him in the water. So somebody draw a bath.
I'm already clean. I don't need to be dunked.
Okay, everyone
Draw a
calm down.
bath. I go to grab him.
Let's have some order here. All right. Mueller, are you okay? Do you need to go home? I know you spent the night here. You may not have gotten sleep. You might need to just take a rest.
He was acting strange before he slept. He did get sleep, but
Y'all didn't see him? None of you saw him? Came out of the
Agent,
bathroom,
I don't
walked
know
in
what
there.
you're talking about.
Wait, hold on. Was it the clowns? Did you
Wait,
see
there's
the
clowns
too,
now?
man?
What is going on?
I mean,
Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac woke me up last
yeah,
night.
Clearly,
He
I'm in
showed me the clown.
a madhouse
who's
here.
Tupac?
Well, I'm just like hands in my head, just like rubbing my temples, just kind of like super annoyed and trying to like.
Listen, guys, this is how this goes. You know, we've been on a few of these, Mueller and I, and you know, you just start seeing things, and people wake you up.
What do you
Talk
mean
about
you
seeing things.
just
Yes,
start
I would like to
seeing
dig into
things?
that too.
I mean, like, you guys know all about the crazy stuff we're trying to uncrazy and stop other people from knowing about.
I know that there's some things that normal human nature can't explain. Yes.
Yeah, so it's that stuff. You know, I shouldn't probably be going into it too much, but
I don't know. I mean,
I only seen a little, even after.
I
couple
haven't
years.
seen anything all that out of the ordinary here.
Coach just not looking in septic tanks very often. I've seen a lot.
I mean, one time I thought a corpse was talking to me in the morgue, but I got over it pretty
You
quick.
work at the morgue?
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, I'm a medical examiner.
Ooh, giving away personal information.
He's
Ooh,
not
I-
this character is not into the whole spy shit, so
I've given actually a card to two or three of you guys.
Your actual business card?
Yeah, I actually just gave it to McLovin the first time we met.
Did you give it to the lady downstairs?
I did not. I'm not here to work.
Okay. So you guys feel like the situation's calmed down. Do you want to keep searching? You can get 2 more searches in today. It'll put you to about 6 p.m.
The other apartment?
We still need to go and visit the
Okay.
apartment 10B.
yeah, I'm not so good with the people thing, so I'm gonna stick here and keep working. Or keep looking.
I could stick around. My clothes are still drying.
Someone,
It's
I don't know,
probably
it
a
doesn't
good
seem
idea. Walking around,
Someone
walking
needs to
around
stay
in the
Somebody
Or
should
apartment
probably stay
naked.
with you then.
Yeah, I'll stick with Mueller.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on these two. I'm twirling my gold desert
Aren't
eagle.
you the talking
Yeah,
person?
you should definitely stay here.
No, didn't what's his name, McLovin, say he can talk?
I can also talk a little bit. Yeah,
Okay,
me and
okay,
McLovin
right,
can
right.
go up.
So we've got 3 people staying in the apartment. Continuing to search.
Oh yeah, I am a
And
talking
then
fool.
McLovin
for sure.
and Mora going to 10B. So we'll follow McLovin and Mora first. As you guys walk out of the apartment and go up 2 flights of stairs to the 2nd floor, which is the top of the apartment, 3rd floor. There's one more flight of stairs that leads up to an aluminum door that opens into the roof.
Is the door?
And
Can I see up the stairs and the door is closed?
the door is closed.
Okay.
Yeah. And at the top of on the 2nd floor, The apartment 10B is at the back. If you go up and you go left, that brings you to apartment 10B. It is locked.
No, and I knock.
No answer. No noise.
Okay. Do you know how to pick locks?
I probably would. What skill would that be? Okay, then no, I do not.
Alright. Well, I don't either, but maybe we can go down the fire escape.
Okay.
If we go up the stairs and then out onto the roof and then down the fire escape.
Okay. Give me so you're going onto the roof. So you open it up onto a black tar covered roof. There is a fire escape there.
Okay, we're gonna
literally just about to say maybe we prop the door open.
Is the door one of the ones that locks whenever like
it does. It does, yep.
Okay. I am going to pull out some bubble gum.
Okay.
And stuff it in the lock so that it can't block.
Roll me a luck check.
Oh, 71 over 50.
All right, so you do it, you stuff it in, you guys walk through the door, and you hear the door shut and click.
Fuck.
Damn, that usually always works.
Well, I guess we only have one choice now.
Yep.
So you go over to the fire escape. It's okay. It's put together. It's not bad. Make me 2 athletics rolls.
So my first one was a failure, 61 over 40. My second one was a success, 32 under 40.
Okay.
Mine were 90 over 50.
Oh, my God.
And 85 over 50.
Okay. So you guys start going down the fire escape, and we'll say Agent Mora, you get onto the ladder, and it does that thing where like the latch kind of slips and the ladder slides down, and it slams and it jars you a little bit, but you're able to hold on.
Wait, why are we going that far down?
Well, usually those ladder escapes are on the side of a building.
Right.
So,
it's stairs down to the first floor, and then only to get to the ground is
to the ground, or like the second floor.
That's true. That's true. So you don't. I guess you just walk down.
Okay,
you don't need the athletics check. Well, until you get to the window, you do need an athletics check to get the window open. As you're pushing on the window, you can't tell if it's locked. It's really dusty, so you can't see if the latch is locked or not. So you guys push on it, and it doesn't seem to open. We'll just call it. We'll take your first athletics check for that. So you don't know if it's locked, but you can't get it open.
How busy of a street is this?
You're on like a side alley. It's early. It's still early. It's like 10. It's a Friday, so most people are out at work.
Okay, I have a knife. Can I try to... Is it one of those locks, the window locks that, slides like that, so I can get my knife in and kind of unlock it?
Roll a luck check.
24 under 50. Success.
Okay. You slide your knife through, you hear a little slip, and then you think you've unlocked it. Okay, and we'll take your second athletics check for that. You guys are pushing on it, and it does eventually slide up, makes a lot of noise.
Like that squeaky, like...
Yeah, that's a squeaky window noise that's pushing up a window. And you look in to an empty apartment.
Why would she pay for an empty apartment?
Something's probably hidden.
And we'll go back to the Abigail's apartment. Give me another search roll, you three who are staying. I assume you're searching. And let me know what you're looking for.
100 fumble.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You just can't catch a break.
I really can't.
Okay.
I got a 35 under 60 success. Again, looking for. Again, they said there were medical stuff here, and I have yet to find a single medical item.
You have yet to find a single medical item. So we'll start with the fumble. You're digging through some of the papers, and you find you're just looking around, and you look up at the wall, and you see a sheet covering that seems to cover a napkin. And you pull the sheet apart and get a look. You lift the sheet up to look at the napkin underneath, and you see, and this is just you at the moment, but I'll put it up for everybody. You see the symbol. I need you to make a sanity roll.
That's a 2 under 75 success.
Sorry.
Let's get that too, you bastard.
It is just David at the moment.
Yeah.
Who's peeking at this.
I failed.
Okay, you are compelled. Oh, first, let me roll a d4. You lose 4 sanity points. You lost max sanity from seeing this. Oh, please shit.
It's about 6 sanity this game.
That was from helplessness. And, now that you've seen it, you will never lose sanity from seeing it again. But you do feel the need to share this. You are compelled to show the rest of the agents in the room.
So I'm going to quickly flag down who's ever first near me. Then take the paper.
Okay, we'll say it was Agent Margarine.
I think I found something really important. Look at it. Look at it.
You look at the piece of paper.
You're talking kind of weird, but I will take the paper and look at it.
It's a weird symbol on the paper.
Okay. Is there an? Do I recognize it? Like, would that be what, an unnatural and occult? I don't know.
That would be. You can give me a cult at a -20.
Damn, with the -20, that's a 16 over 10, so a failure.
Ooh, that was close though. Yeah, you don't recognize it. It seems occultish. Now that it's out, the room feels anxious. Do you take it to show Agent Midas? Agent Mueller?
I will. Oh, he still has it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it.
Okay, Agent Midas, do you look at this piece of paper he put in your face and said, "Look at it"?
No, Mueller. I'm trying to figure out why wasn't Tom there? He said he'd be there. Was he busy with that animated movie he was talking about? Oh man, I really wanted to see Tom last night.
That's disappointing, but look at it. How controlled am I?
You lost 4 sanity. So you're kind of compelled, and if he's not looking at
I'm
it,
gonna force his
you
hand.
want to leave and go show the other two at apartment 10B.
Oh, I was gonna forcibly make him, and then I failed again.
Oh, good, yeah.
So if he tried to forcefully make me and start grabbing me, can I like insight or whatever to see if something's up
You
with
can
him?
give human.
I am rolling so bad.
11 under 90.
Hey, something is wrong with
Why do you have a
Yeah,
90 to
yeah.
human? What the?
something is wrong with Agent Mueller. Like,
Whoa! What is? Hey, Margarine, what did he touch? What is he? Why is he flipping out?
I don't know. He just keeps wanting to show me this symbol. Actually, Agent Mueller, would you mind showing me that again? And I will hold out my hand to try and see if he will give me the paper.
there's no compulsion to hold on to the paper, just to show it.
Gonna put it in his hand.
Okay, they're away right now. I promise as soon as they get back, I will show this to them. Okay?
Look at it.
I already did.
He
Look at
did
it
already
some
look
more.
at it.
Margarine, is it like something weird? Like, you know what I'm talking about? The weird stuff.
I think so. I don't know why it's affecting him so strongly, but
What
I
do
don't
you-
know. It's like a.
All right, let me see it. I hope I don't get messed up like you did.
Your funeral, I guess.
Okay, roll
And
me a sanity check.
Wow.
no! 91 over 80. You
At
only
least he
lose
didn't
one
Yeah.
blood, though.
All right.
but you're also compelled to show it.
Hey, Margarine, take a look at this.
He's already looked at it. You know he's
I
already
already looked at it.
But you're now holding it, and you want to go show the guys in 10B.
Let's go.
All
let
right.
them
I'll be
play.
back, guys. Let me go show these guys. Don't worry. It's part of the whole thing. Like, we should show them.
Yeah, we should.
I mean,
You
you
can't-
don't have to persuade.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop you.
You can't persuade
Oh,
your
okay.
teammates anyway.
Okay, gotcha.
I was. Okay, I will at least turn to Mueller and say, "Look, he's going to show them. You can stay here until your clothes
The fuck?
dry."
You have 90 and 3
You-
things, Owen.
You find
Jesus.
I'm hyper specialized.
you also find something, Agent Margarine, while dealing with this symbol. Now you're thinking about it. It's not the one that got the FBI involved or that got kicked Delta Green, but you do see. You don't know how you missed it. On the wall is this symbol, and you take that piece of paper down. And well, I guess it's on the wall. What do you do with it?
I will first take a picture of its location, then take it down.
Okay. It is. You have occult 30%, right?
Yes.
So you know that this is a symbol involved in demonology. And if you make an occult roll, you may know more.
I got this. I don't got this. 76 over 30.
You do not know more.
Okay.
Also,
as you
just for the listeners,
take it
the
down.
symbols are looks like a arrowhead almost with like another arrowhead or arrow pointing
yes.
up.
Just
And then the other one is like
Yeah.
a circle like you'd see on like, classic runes and stuff, and it looks like for me it looks like, I don't know, like a little baby hammerhead shark or something holding a fucking trident.
and it has
Yeah,
the letters PURSON
And that.
around the outside.
Yeah, it looks like a, I don't know what the symbol is, but off of the symbol going to the, top right, it looks like a 5-headed trident.
Yeah,
a
one,
pentagram. And inside the symbol, it looks like there's a Maltese cross with a shepherd's crook coming
But tell
out
me
of the
that
top.
doesn't give you like hammerhead shark
Yeah.
vibes, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
I see the hammerhead
it-
shark. Yeah.
It's like a hammerhead shark with a propeller on its
Could
tail.
not have
instead of
described it more
just
perfectly.
a tail. The listeners have no
Abso-fucking-lutely
idea what the
not.
hell we're talking
No,
about.
absolutely not. They're like, just move on.
You need
Okay.
attachments.
As you pull that off the wall, and you and Mueller are the only people left in this room, you hear a horn. Like a trumpet sound. Loud in the room. Outside in the hallway, Midas, you hear this horn sound. And then up in 10B, you guys also hear the horn. And then it kind of resolves into a car horn. But it's not a car horn you've ever heard. And you look out and you see somebody's had a wreck outside on the street. The only two people who need to make a sanity roll are Mueller and Margarine. As it's very convenient.
Another fail.
37 over 75. Under 75, sorry. Success.
Whew, you take another point of sanity damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to retire this character.
No,
probably.
he's just gonna go fucking crazy first.
God
I
damn,
think this
that's so
man's
low.
failed every single sanity check.
In 10B, you guys are looking. It's an empty room. Empty. You hear a knock on the door. And you both start.
I'll pull out my gun, like, from my holster.
Oh shit, okay.
I'll hide around a corner.
I'll kind of go up to the door and do, like, a peek in the peephole. I won't be making any noise. I also won't try to put my feet in front of the door, because it'll cast a shadow.
Midas, you're at the door. What do you...
I'm holding the paper up to the...
Okay. So yeah.
Hey guys, look at this!
You look through the peephole, and I need you to make a
Fucking
sanity
dick,
check.
dude. Ugh, I failed. 60.
Oh god. Everybody's failing this paper sanity check. You also only take 1 point of sanity damage. But, like everybody else, you really want to show that.
McLovin, come here.
To McLovin.
It's just...
Who is it?
It's just
Who's
Midas.
at the door?
Guys,
I'll,
look at the paper.
I'll, like, whisper through the door,
Okay.
shush! We're not
What
supposed
does he
to be
want?
in here. You should come look at this paper. Just look for the people.
Well, we'll take pictures of it and we can look at
No,
it. If we
just-
found it and it's weird,
Fine, no, just come look at it.
but we need to search this room first.
It is
It's
important.
clearly not important. If we've already found it,
McLovin,
it's something
will you
weird, then we
please
just need to
come look
destroy
at the
it.
piece of paper. It's just
What is
this
it?
really
Describe it to me.
interesting symbol. You just need to see it.
You likely have a writing utensil.
I do have a pen and paper. Or pad.
You can just write it on
I'm
the
not
door.
going to write it on the door.
Okay, apparently I'm gonna go and look at this shit.
Okay, you look out and you see this
No!
yellow.
I'm gonna
sign.
open the door.
Okay, you open the door
Well, because we're not
And you-
supposed
Why
to
wouldn't
be
I open the
here.
door?
him standing there.
He could just be a crazy man. Actually,
Yeah,
you know what?
but
No, to be
You
fair,
said it
I think
was the
I'd start
guy
just knocking
that we're working
outside
with.
the door and be like, look at this, look at this.
I mean, you guys should look at this. You know, more. Did you see it? You...
You see this paper, and go ahead and make me a sanity check.
yeah, 49 under 79.
Okay, you've seen it.
Yeah, it's a symbol. It's a little weird. You're acting ridiculous.
No, I mean,
Okay,
did you
Midas.
really see the paper? Like, it's
Hey,
Midas, we saw it.
He's
Now,
seen it.
What else do you need?
You've showed it.
Does that solve my
Yeah.
compulsion?
You're no longer
alright.
compelled to show it.
I just want to show you guys the paper. Alright, I'll head back down.
What the fuck?
See you guys.
Why did you leave? Okay, this guy is.
As you're
It's an important
I'll just,
paper.
like, put my hand on the
It's
door.
definitely not.
You're
Let
helping
me
us
have the
with
paper.
search
Let me
now.
have the paper.
Can I look at the paper? What does the paper even mean? Or
You can make an occult check at -20, if it's even possible.
alright. It is possible.
You're so
I didn't have
God damn!
Ugh.
I don't think it was physically possible for McLovin to succeed. On
It was
that.
not. No, you don't even get an X for that because it wasn't possible.
I have a 20, so with a -20, okay.
So it's not possible.
Technically, I have a 30.
Okay. So
Do we have a picture of this symbol? Did you
Nope.
guys take it? Did you at least do your job
as a
and take a
reminder,
picture of
you're
it?
not supposed to document anything that is occultish. You're just supposed to get rid of it.
Well, give me the paper. I'm gonna
I have a lighter. I can
tear it
burn
into
up.
teeny tiny little pieces. Oh, perfect. Let's just.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
It will close the door, burn it up,
You burn the paper.
whatever.
Okay.
Problem solved.
So, give
Did
me.
you find anything else
I only found
other than a
Cool,
weird
great. You're
symbol
helping
that
with
you
the search now. Come on.
really, really like for some reason?
Well, while they were doing their search down there, I'll need you two to make your searches for
Okay.
this room before he came.
Hey, let's go. 31 under 50 success.
Okay. You guys scour apartment 10B. It has been unoccupied for at least a year.
42 under 50.
There's
success.
nothing in here. It's an empty apartment.
Does it? It doesn't say what month. Wait, no.
It does.
Unless the number is that the date? It says 30-08-1895. Wouldn't that be August 30th, 1895?
Maybe. It sure would be.
Oh,
Make me a
fuck
sanity
me.
check.
Damn.
Which would be a long
I'm
time
good.
ago.
17 under 59%.
Must have been a typo. Did you realize that? Did you say that out loud?
Think so.
Laura.
I think this is just something. And
Do I also need to
because
give you a sanity
my
check?
sanity didn't go down, I thought it was just a typo. I'd be like, okay, they misprinted the 8. Wait. Yes,
That would
I know.
still be
I
the
realized
future.
that. I would. Yeah.
So yes, make me a sanity check, McLovin.
How
That's
old
true.
does it look?
That's true. You can give me
Yeah.
forensics.
I don't have forensics, I think, but
Or forged documents.
not me either. I have.
Are you
Oh.
telling?
I have forensics.
I
I
don't
assume
have any
you guys searched the
forensics.
apartment, didn't find anything. You went
I have
back to
criminology.
where you keep all the documents. So you're
Yes,
back in
yeah.
Abigail's apartment, right? You went back with Agent Midas.
Yes.
After he tried
So
to show
we found
you his paper.
literally nothing. This place has been abandoned.
So you go back. You're looking
I
at
guess
this
so.
paper. You can give me forensics if you have it, Margarine.
Nice. 98 over
Oh
70.
my god! So you asked an important question, though. How you don't know much about this paper. You can't tell if it's forged or not. But the receipt itself looks to be at least
Okay. Yeah.
50 years old. It's miscolored. So now, Margarine, McLovin, both of you need to make the sanity check.
Crit 66 under 75.
You take no sanity loss.
Ooh.
Whew, you also take no sanity loss. It's got to be a forgery. Somebody's trying to cover their tracks.
Exactly 79.
Huh.
Okay, this is kind of a weird question. Between the car crash and them coming back up, how long between that was there?
10 minutes?
Okay, there's a chance I wouldn't have been in that room the exact moment they came back. I would have gone and checked on to make sure the people in the car crash are fine.
Okay, so you go down. And... Well, we'll just say, they waited for you to come back or whatever. But you go down. And there was a dude driving the car. He had swerved off the road and hit a pole. And he's okay. And you were just, you're running through, like, talking to him. First responder stuff. You've probably been trained on it.
I was about to
You
say,
ask him what happened.
You see, though, why did he swerve?
Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, I was like, does he appear drunk or intoxicated at all?
He does not, no.
Okay, I'll say, look, man, I know New York drivers are supposed to be notoriously bad, but what happened?
Man, I don't know. I think I'm going crazy. I was driving, and then there was a dude holding a snake in the middle of the road. I swerved to avoid hitting him, hit this pole, and he was gone.
A dude? Can you describe the dude?
It was a... He had the face of a lion? I think? Like he had a mane. I thought he was in costume. And he had like a fake snake, I think. I know this is like artist zones. They do crazy stuff here all the time. I figured that was just what was going on, and he didn't check the road. I bet he just dipped to avoid paying the damn insurance. You didn't happen to see it, right? You can't prove that he was there.
No, I was up inside one of the buildings. I just heard the crash. You're okay, right? Like, no concussion, no like head injury.
I don't think so.
And I just want to stress that I believe what you're saying, but you haven't been taking any drugs recently, right?
I mean, does Adderall count?
Okay. I'm gonna preface this by saying I am not with the law and have no obligation to report your answer to this. Were you prescribed Adderall?
No.
That's a possibility then, yes.
So, in your
hold on,
non-professional opinion, should I tell the first responder that I took Adderall?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you?
Just a concerned citizen from around here.
Okay.
But glad to hear you're doing okay, and I will return back into the building.
Alright, so then you guys talked about the receipt, he did us forensics, all that happened.
Yeah.
And we'll have one more search roll before it's night again. Maybe somebody.
Can I do... Have we ever heard the name Mark Rourke? Seen the name Mark Rourke?
No. Where are you getting the name
page.
from?
It's
That play.
the play.
The play.
Because I realize it's talking with Abigail. And it says moved upstairs today. We did go to an apartment upstairs, but it's backdated a long time.
It does say something very important in that play.
Yeah, floor.
It says
There's
a
not
large
fourth
part on
floor
the
in
fourth
this
floor. I was
building.
thinking the same thing because it's third floor, then it goes up to the roof, right?
Yep.
So this can't be the same building.
No. Got to be a different place.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
But we haven't found any more indications.
And
Unless
maybe we should do that tomorrow.
I was kind of
What
hoping that
about
we'd find somebody at the apartment, and
I mean, you could do
Well,
that
we'd
right
have
now
some
instead of
names.
doing
We could just go
searches.
door to door
Yeah.
looking for these other
you can
people.
also go to the front desk. They already know that we're here and what roughly.
That is
what
true.
we're doing.
I can probably get a list of current. I'll get a list of current and past residents.
Okay. So you go to the front desk and the lady's there and she's can I help you with anything?
Yeah, I'd like a. Do you have a sheet of current and past residents for this building?
I do, and she'll pull out a book and flip through it, and you can give me an alertness.
4% success.
Okay. So as she's flipping, she flips to a page and it has a list of their residents, and you see, and she's reading it out to you. She's like 1A. You already know this is Abigail's apartment, and then we have 2B, which is also on the first floor here. That's Thomas Manuel, and then you see next to his name, his last paid rent is March. And then on 3A, which is Roger Karen, or Karoon, his also last paid rent is March 15th. Same date, because they take rent on the same day.
Sorry, what was the name for the one in 3A?
Roger Karen. C-A-R-U-N.
Okay.
And 4A, we have Lewis Post. Again, no rent since March 15th. And then on 6B is Michelle Van Fitz. Again, no rent, March 15th. And there's no more people in the building. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 empty apartments.
For New York? Where in New York are we? What?
You are in wherever I told you that address was. Which I think I still have. Nope, I closed my Google Maps.
Dakota, do you mind moving the receipt to like a little bit to the left, just so I can put the list of the people?
Yeah, in fact, I'll make the receipt smaller.
There we go.
And I'll make the play a little smaller too. Okay. So, you asked me where in New York you are exactly. You're at 32nd Street. So 210 East 32nd Street.
210 East 32nd.
It is Kips Bay. Yeah, so those are the other tenants. Do you need to speak with them? The police spoke with everybody, but I figure if you're trying to double check their information.
Probably a place where like all apartment buildings would be rented, right?
No, it's more of an area that kind of it's a little more run down.
I was just trying to get the lay of the land. Okay. I'll ask her. Ma'am, I noticed none of the tenants have paid rent for the past 5 months. Is there a reason?
Well, they're all artists. You know, the Art Life Corporation owns this building, and they have a soft spot for artists. And, you know, every once in a while, you come in and artists have good months and they can pay up their last few months of rent. Other times they have really bad months, but these guys all seem to be having problems at the same time, and I'm gonna have to start issuing eviction notices. I've never had to evict an entire building at once.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's not gonna turn around and.
Yeah, they're. The electric company's already shut off electricity to all the apartments. Water, too.
Are they still living there?
Yeah. And you need to make a sanity check because you have been in that apartment with water running and the electricity on.
Mm, 72 over 59 failure.
Yeah, you lose 1 point of sanity from unnatural.
Unnatural, okay. Are you sure? I swore that the lights and water were running.
That's weird. Maybe I'll place a call just to be
that'd be
safe. Because that should be encouraging them to play to pay up rent. Abigail had paid me for a few months. Apparently, she had a big. Her paintings did really well at some art gallery nearby.
Art gallery was?
God damn it!
Yeah,
I should.
Bitch, I be asking questions.
We'll say it's the Decor Art Gallery.
Alright, Decor Art Gallery. Put that down, everyone in the notes. We need to go there. Well, I'll probably stop by the apartments and ask them. One last thing. Do you know much about the history of this building?
Not really. I think you could. If you go down to City Hall, they've got some records on it. I'm just the manager.
And how far back do you hold records for payments, so in rent and tenants?
I just get the one book. I give the rest off to the corporation. I don't know how long they hold it, but almost. I've got this book back to like 88.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And you said just the city planner will have the plans for this building. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they should.
Thank you very much. I walk back upstairs, or walk back not upstairs, just to the apartment.
All right. Right. So, do you go to?
Yeah, I'll
So you go back to the apartment.
what I do? So I walk back to the apartment, kind of like, where you lost in thought. And like I walk in, I'm just kind of staring off, just kind of thinking because I'm a little confused. And then I kind of snap back to it, and I'm like, so I learned all the tenants in the building. I learned their names. I'll list them names. Thomas Manuel, he's in 2A. Roger Karen, 3A. Louis Post, 4A. Michelle Mantes, 6B. But interesting, they all haven't paid rent since March, the 15th of March. And she said that the water and electricity have been shut off to this building. And I just kind of look around. Or to the apartments, but they seem on, right?
And as everybody looks around, water and electricity are on.
I mean, a lot of cases they end up. There are certain buildings that end up getting bypassed in that sort of situation.
Wow, you've got a plumber who has a reasonable explanation in the room.
Yeah,
It is true. That actually does happen.
Okay. Well, I think we should, perhaps go knock on these doors. Maybe, what time is it, like, in the day, Dakota?
It is like, we're like 4 o'clock now.
Okay.
Maybe 3 o'clock. Well, no, he got up at 2, so yeah, we're about 4 o'clock now.
I was just about to say, I was going to say, wait till like 5:36, but they're artists, so...
They're artists, so they should be up.
Tell me your search numbers.
Search numbers. 31.
We got a 50.
Oh, wait, our total or our success number? 50%.
Your percentage. Your percentage. Okay.
60%.
Okay.
20.
Okay. And Midas?
50.
Okay, so you guys, as you're going to talk to these people, right? You're going to go talk to Thomas since he's on this floor, and
Yeah.
Roger are both on this first floor. Okay, you open the door and you're walking out, and Agent Margarine, you notice. You don't know how you know you've been searching inside the apartment, but as you're walking over to his apartment, you see just the little bit of a microphone sticking out of the carpet at the bottom of at the bottom of Abigail's door.
I see. This group seems ineffective. For them to be chosen for this. There has to be more to this. I don't believe that this group was chosen for any other reason. Let's take a deeper dive into them. Because I know there's more. There has to be more.
Good morning, Greg. Any changes since last time?
Changes? Nah, just the same old story. Something about a McAllister building?
Did you beseech the outer beings?
A fuck? Is that a rat? How the hell did a goddamn rat get over here?
Looks more like a mouse. Rats are bigger.
Do it now before they leave!
Okay, here it goes. Hello, great outer beings. This is Nathan. I'm still new here. Big fan of existence generally. I was told I need to beseech you. So here it goes. Please, great outer beings, continue to watch our universe. Please send us your benevolent attention by liking the universe wherever you get your alternate world transmissions. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Ancient Whisper Networks, wherever. Also, spreading the word really helps. Tell your friends, your cults, your incomprehensible hive minds. The more who gaze upon our creation, the stronger our universe becomes. Finally, if you have any spare fiat currencies, you can send them to us at ko-fi.com/elementalgamingnexus, or if you desire deeper communion, there's a Discord portal at linktree.com/elementalgamingnexus.
I am not cleaning that up.